Soaring through the sky, yeah, we so fly, keep it real, we the chosen people, no lie. Bones out, it's a nail in their coffin. Turn up every these sides that they taught us. My people seek the side, remember the times of old, time to tell a little story about the great one. Say sorry back in the days when we was kings and queens was ruling on earth. And someday we're gonna get that time to rule again. But until the time come, we gon' raise up. From the dead, it's a thriller, chiller, gotta shake it in bed again, hesitating, cause you know we about to take it. Ain't nothing but a turn up, yeah, we about to show up. Way we be killing it, I bet you they call it murder. Cause the end is now. Gotta run this race, gotta win that prize. Do you feel that vibe? Yeah. Say this to all my people, yeah, the time is short. You sure you're coming back, you know that it's for sure. To see your kingdom come and you will be done. As it is in the heavens, it's gonna be on earth. See, I know we can't see it, yeah, but I know that we believe it, yeah. The wicked about to fall up. Say this a new beginning. Hey, hold up. Time to put away my iniquity. Don't want it to be the enemy. So I thank God for His mercy. I just wanna live for eternity. Yeah. So I seek ye the kingdom first, and my cup runneth over for sure. So you know I'ma go get that work. Yeah. Yeshaya, I'm gonna ride for you. You know that I'm willing to die for this truth. Yeah. People and you don't wanna see us, yeah. Cause ain't nothing but a turn up, yeah, we about to show up. Way we be killing it, I bet you they call it murder, word up. Cause the end is now, gotta run this race, gotta win that prize. Can you feel that vibe, yeah. Say this to all my people, yeah, the time is short. I'm sure you're coming back, you know that it's for sure. To see your kingdom come and you will be done. As it is in the heavens, it's gonna be on earth. See, I know we can't see it, yeah, but I know that we believe it, yeah. The wicked about to fall up, taking off and showing up, and now it's time to pull up. See, this the new beginning. I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
So yeah.
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, say this the new beginning. Tabernacle of the highest with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And the Most High himself shall be with them, and be their God. All praise. Say this to all my people, yeah, the time is short. I'm sure you're coming back, you know that it's for sure. To see your kingdom come and you will be done. As it is in the heavens, it's gonna be on earth. I know we can't see it, yeah, but I know that we believe it, yeah. Thinking about the hold up, taking over, showing up, and now it's time to pull up. Say this the new beginning. Say this the new beginning. Say this the new beginning. Say this a new beginning. Hold up. Say this a new beginning.
Oh boy, we just blessed another one.
Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings, family. It's your brother Chop, and your brother
Akshan.
All right.
Sir.
Yes, sir. We back again, TBT Radio.
So,
welcome everybody. Shalom. Miss Nikki, Mama Azara, Shalom. Who we at? Sands of the Sea, Shalom. More Shalom. Queen Shalom. Kim Shalom. King Greer Shalom. Appreciate everybody for coming through. All right.
Yes, sir.
Energy.
Yes, sir. Sad we couldn't come in last week, but hey, we're gonna round this thing off real nice, like for the end of this month's I guess you can call it mindset or aim we going with. Chop, I can hear something. You on the ones and twos. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, okay.
I'm sorry. That's all that. Look,
so the topic,
my bad. The song is like the beat was just he uploaded the instrumental too. So I was like, let's let that thing rock a little bit. But go ahead.
Hey, let it play. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure it was a part of what you was doing. But yeah, man. We about to end this month, nice with couples working it out month. We got a blessed show ahead tonight. Appreciate you all coming through and vibing with us. I seen a lot of people on social media was like, yeah, man, I'm coming through on this one. They wanted to come see our Ak and just chime in with your brothers at TBT Radio. So without further ado, we want to get all the time we can with the Ak. So we're gonna just read our mission statement. Get ready to dive in. All right, mission statement. We at TBT as a podcast aim to embrace those who are making positive movements that will take our people and all people in the right direction in all areas of life by way of entertainment and arts, spirituality, and overall entrepreneurial mindset. So that's how we get down. That's the spirit we moving in. That's the direction we going. You feel me? So those are some of all the things you'll see on TBT Radio or TBT Podcast. So man, it's been a journey so far, and we just getting started. When you say, Chop?
Kind, man. The Most High is blessing everything, man. Like the connections that we building with our brothers and sisters and bridging these gaps, these spiritual gaps, these physical gaps, through the show, man. Look, the Most High is blessing everything on a higher level. We connecting with people on the background and doing things on the background. A lot of people don't know about, but the Most High is blessing things right now, man. Let's work. I look, bro. I'm exuberated right now about how this work is moving in the Most High with the church, and how everything is going, man. I'm exuberated right now. I'm on 10.
I'm on 12. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it, man. Like I said, we keep it all the way 100 at Truth Be Told / TBT Radio. So y'all know how we do it. So we got a very special guest. Special guest, man. A man that, from what I could see, man, that is chosen the path and is sticking to it. We're gonna speak for him. We're gonna let him speak for himself.
Yeah, right.
But it's a guy to admire. A guy to that inspires. So man, we just feel pleasure to bring the brother on. So without further ado, let's bring our brother Maestro in.
All right, coming in with us today is brother Maestro Mike.
Look at him. There he is.
Boy, he got the leather jacket on, the top hat,
to
to the left like Mike Jack.
It's hot in the crib, but I wanted to be a little fresh. I'm a suffer wrongfully real quick, but it's hot.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. You gotta show them how you get down, man.
Yes, sir.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Shalom.
So, man, Shalom, man. So, letting the people come in. They already in with you, man, waiting to see you.
Oh.
So, man, we appreciate you coming through.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Kind, man. So, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Just, got over a little flu thing, man. I can't put that out there because they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, he must have had the thing, but he had the thing. So okay, we need to track him and find him. But just got over that. But praise the Most High, came out of that, man. I'm feeling really good. Feeling blessed by the best. All praises to the Most High.
Praises to the Most High.
He's faithful.
Absolutely.
Hey, yeah, right. So I want to know real quick, am I coming in a little bit louder, y'all? Because I see Sands of the Sea said I'm coming in lower than Sham. So am I coming in a little bit louder? Y'all can hear me a little bit clearer? And see, I turned my mic up a whole lot. So let me know if I'm solid.
Mhm.
Good, y'all. I'm good. Let me know. Let me know.
Let us know.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and roll here with it.
I think we good. Yeah,
I think we good.
I think we good.
All
So
right.
yeah, man, just definitely want to give the Most High His praise. Like I said, from the looks of y'all, you looking good, man. So hey, couldn't tell if anything would have been. So all praise to the Father for that. So man,
Look, real quick, he got a glass of wine back there for the belly, y'all. Look, he good. You know he good.
I scoped that out. You know that.
Look, he good and healthy. He good.
He got it over there positioned right too. that right stretch.
For real, you keep the nerves down. You know what I'm saying? Keep the nerves down.
Con. So it is couples working it out. We are still in it off on that. So wifey, she's there, but she just doing what like.
Yeah, she's just a little under the weather. Like I say, a lot of us down here in Houston, particularly, we trying to get over, something these folks do out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But we coming through it. Since she sounding a lot better, she about 95% and stuff like that. But she didn't want to be on here with the cough and because like I said, folks watching and. Oh, she got the thing,
Right.
Anybody got time to be trying to explain all of that?
Con.
Stuff, but I mean, if she feeling, she might. I don't know if she feeling a little better. She might pop, she might pop her head through or something like that. We'll see what's up.
Con. Hey, all she gotta do is say the word, just and bless us with her presence.
Yeah.
So we're gonna dive right into it, man. We're gonna dive right into it. So for those that don't know, most of the body know and most of the world may know, but for those that don't know, where you from? Rep your body.
I am from the Houston, Texas location, GOCC Houston. I wish I had the little it'll probably hit the button. But I'm from the Houston, Texas location. So yeah, repping H-Town, you feel me? That's how we talk down here. We got a little twang. It's a little weird, but people get used to it. But yeah, repping the H.
Yeah, let it
Shout
all
out
hang
to the
out.
peoples. Shout out to the GOCC Houston. If y'all on, shout out to y'all. All praise to the Most High.
How long y'all been holding it down, man? There in Houston?
Man, they had the body down here. I know recently, I think about a year and a half ago, the elder Aria, who pretty much got the Houston body started. Man, this was about 12 years ago or so. But then he traveled overseas, and of course I left. And then I think around 2010, 2011, they really got it going as far as the body. But yeah, the Houston body they've been in the mix for a minute. Houston body been in the mix for a minute. A lot of us came from Texas, people that went overseas and stuff like that in the beginning stages of the the church. A lot of us were from Texas and stuff like that. It was a couple of us from Houston. I think you had a couple from Dallas, but we've been rocking and rolling for a minute in Houston. Houston body been rocking and rolling for a good minute. Shout out to the brothers who took over the church, who was holding it down. Deacon Kodam, Deacon Alam, Deacon Kodash. You know what I'm saying? They was here from the jump. As far as the Houston, holding it down. So shout out to them. Shout out to the brothers right there.
Shout out to all the brothers.
Oh, he got it going. I heard it already. Yeah, he got
it. Look, I had to improvise.
Con. So you definitely going into some points we want to get to know you. On. But I want to start here because, like I stated before you came in. Like all we know is the brother that stands firm. That's all I know. The brother that stands 10 toes down for the Most High. Right. But who were you before this walk? Give us a little insight of how far he's brought you, man.
Lord have mercy. Who was I before the truth?
He's so renewed in the mind, he done forgot the man.
I definitely remember. Sometimes he try to creep out. Sometimes the old man be trying to come out, but I be holding him down. But man, before the truth, I got the truth in around the end of 2008, and the end of 2009 is when I, left the country, went over there to Egypt to be with the elders. But before that, you know, musician slash dancer slash choreographer. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a lot of, a lot of things as far as like a lot of industry stuff and stuff. Not just, I hadn't like just made it super, super big, but I was, I was touching, what they would say, the right people and stuff like that. I was in the mix with, some people. I was also dancing. I was probably like one of the top dancers on my side of town, like hip hop dancing. I don't dance like I used to. I don't get down like that no more. I'm gonna leave it to my kids and stuff like that. But yeah, I was like one of those guys, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people knew about me. I danced for the NBA before. I used to dance for, certain celebrities when they came down and they was looking for dancers that they was come through. So I was real big on the dance scene and then also the music scene and stuff like that.
Okay,
so,
all right, real quick.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna let you pull a big cap like that. I
already know. I already know where you're going.
Look, I ain't gonna let you pull a big cap on the people like that. Like, you ain't out here getting it, bruh. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, when it comes to the dancing, like, you can't say, yeah, I don't really dance like I used to. Look, I'm about to show it to the people, man.
Oh, Lord.
You already know he's going.
I'm about to show it to the people. Man, I've been waiting for about 3 months to do this, bro. I'm about to show it to the people, man. He out here getting it. If y'all ain't know, in Zamaraya video, we had Zamaraya for like, I think probably about like our 5th show. She did Remain, the song Remain. And he was in there. Come on, man. Let's roll this beautiful beam and footage that we got here. Look at this here.
I told me there would be an up all the way. I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm here to stay. What we gonna do? Press the higher for another day. Yeah, another day. Yeah, another day. What we gonna do? Press the higher for another day. Yeah.
Look. Ak, we coming back. we coming back. Look. You are not about to big cap like that and say that you ain't still got them moves. The Most High blessing us, man.
I can explain that though.
Explain.
I originally, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't gonna be in the video like that, you know what I'm saying, but they started working on the choreography, and then Sister Zamaraya reached out to me to try to, get me in the video. And I gave her the runaround. I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know, but I wound up popping up and trying to, I ain't gonna lie, I was sore after that video shoot. That's what a lot of people don't know, is that I was sore. It was rough. But and it was something I was mad too, because the brother that shot the video, man, I worked myself up to do this old breakdance move I used to do. I spinning and everything. I did that move he ain't even put in the video. I got up limping and everything. I'm like, man, boy, he ain't even put in the video.
So
you ought to tell him to give you that blooper, man.
Right. Yeah, man, we got to throw the.
Aquan said you used to dance for the Rockets. So
yeah.
So he said he remembered you that you danced for the Rockets. So that's
Aquan. Me and Aquan went to school together. Aquan remembered seeing me in the hallways at Westfield High School breakdancing with my partners and all of that. So,
wow.
Yeah. So, and it was crazy when I found out, he got the truth and he was in the church and all of that, because I didn't know. Of course, he had his Hebrew name, but I didn't know, who they were talking about as far as, who is that, because they would call him Wallace in the world. And it was like, then I seen him. I'm like, what? I'm like, this brother came into the truth. That's crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
Man,
it was crazy. But yeah, him. Yeah, he used to see me in the hallways. You know what I'm saying? They used to be trying to move us out the way. We in the middle of the hallway battling.
Wow, man.
Yes, sir.
I bet those some classic times.
Right?
Oh
Yeah.
Classic.
Some beautiful moments, man. Some beautiful moments. Those are the moments I ain't gonna forget. I'm trying to forget all the other extra stuff.
Right.
But the good stuff, I'll try to keep that in mind. Yes,
Factual.
Okay. Yeah.
So was seeing, you know, how close you are and how you know, drawn you are to the Most High. So what was the spiritual upbringing? Was it one or?
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, you know, I'm a musician, so I came up in the Christian church and whatnot. So that was you know, that was the upbringing as far as that. You know what I'm saying? My mom tried to make sure we stayed in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We definitely had the oh, look, somebody, let me.
You gotta do it like the elder when they be calling through on nope, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nope, I'm sorry. Can't y'all see I'm broadcasting? You know, he be I remember I called him one time, he was broadcasting, he went off on me. But brother, I'm broadcasting. Like, yeah, but as far as my spiritual upbringing, it was man, I done went from the Kojic church to the Pentecostal, which is which is the tongue speaking thing. Like it's really, yeah, it's really that tongue speaking thing. I actually used to do that too.
Wow. So
I used to do the Hannah Montana shed a better Hyundais and the, you know,
so
shed a bow tie and
so I want
Hyundai Accord and
so I want to ask with that, when you did do that, like was it something that you felt that was genuine, or was it something you knew that like what was it when you was doing it?
I mean, let me see, how can I put this? Now this is what's gonna trip you out. How I got the so-called gift of tongues, right? I went to it was a youth retreat at a church, this big old mega church. It was like a youth retreat. And they asked all of the kids, I think I was around, 15 or 16, they asked all the kids, you know what I'm saying, who wants the gift of the Holy Ghost, you know what I'm saying, to be able to, you know, speak in tongues, you know what I'm saying, because back then, you know, well, even still now, they made us feel like you were spiritually inferior to those who did do the tongue thing, you know what I'm saying, so they tried to make it as if you wasn't as spiritual if you're not doing this thing. So of course, you know, my zeal and whatnot, I want to be closer to the Most High. You know, I don't want to, you know, I ain't want to fake nothing. You know what I'm saying? I raised my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I need this gift. You know what I'm saying? I want this gift. So they take us to the back, right? And it was a man and a woman. And they say, okay, listen, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold your hands up, and I'm gonna put my hand over your mouth. Like they say, I'm gonna put my hand over your mouth, and I'm gonna put my hand on your belly, right? Check this out. And they say, and then they say you're gonna start doing it, right? So, you know, I lift my hands up. I think it was the brother. I think it was the brother. He put his hand over my mouth, and then he put his hand on my belly, and then he started doing it. He just started doing it, right? And then all of a sudden, I started doing that. Jump.
Just spontaneously out of nowhere.
It literally started happening. It literally started. Yeah, it was like that. It was like, and it was what I can say is it was pretty much a ritual that they were finna say.
Is it like they conjuring up some type of spirit or
something they was having to conjure up or bring it in to put it into you? They had to put this thing into you, and I really could not control my mouth at that point. Like I really started mumbling and that's how I got that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I started doing that mess and all of that. And then I can tell you, once I got that, it was a lot of bad spiritual things that I was experiencing. I started to see things. I started to, you know, all kind of stuff. I started to get, you know, held down in my sleep, and it all came from, a lot of that started when I started doing that. And the funny thing is, I had got so good at the tongue thing, man, people would call me, you know, to do exorcism. I know this is crazy. People, listen, people would call me over to do exorcisms and things like that because I had got so good at the tongue thing. But, you know, of course, we know when Christ talks about, you know, can Satan cast out Satan? So pretty much what you're doing is you're using a higher level demon to cast out a lower level demon. And that's pretty much what I was doing. I mean, I've had some very, very weird encounters that I should not have been having, you know what I'm saying, at the age that I was with that whole tongue thing. I mean, I saw some weird, listen, it's a bunch of demons in them churches, man. In them, a lot of them Christian churches, it's a bunch of demons running around. A lot of that stuff, a lot of that tongue speaking stuff, of course, people don't know. You know, that's a part of Bacchus rituals and whatnot. So that came in when Christianity was converted into when paganism was converted into Christianity. They also brought that ritual in, which is a lot of people don't know that Bacchus and tongue thing, all of that came in along with what Constantine was doing and things like that. So that's what's going on in them churches, and that's why everybody running around crazy and going into convulsions, and they flipping their eyes in the back of their head. It's like it's a whole demon. You know what I'm saying? That once you get the truth, you know what I'm saying? The scriptures tell you that the Holy Spirit is a spirit of temperance. So you're like, man, what the hell is going on? What is wrong? ain't no temperance going on here. Ain't no control. Yeah, you knocking babies over, you running into the wall, and man, I seen a lady run smack dab into the podium face first. I'm talking about she broke her nose.
You telling me that ain't no demon, man?
That's the straight. I'm like, so what? Why would the Holy Spirit be trying to knock folks out?
Inflict harm. When you go read, we know what spirit do that, and they tell you that in the book of Enoch.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
So what I will ask is though, one of your experiences that you feel like is suitable for the show, because people need to know. You know, we don't strive to just make fun of we don't make fun of the church, but the truth needs to be told, right?
Absolutely.
The light needs to shine forth through darkness.
Absolutely.
And it's time out for the deception that in the water that got poured over our people's eyes, thinking that they are representing Christ and they're not. So if you have one experience that you can remember that's suitable, you know, to show how deep and dark, you know, and what spirits they dealing with at the church, share that if you don't mind sharing.
Man, and like I was saying, because there's a certain level of how can I put it? There's certain access that you have being a musician. You know what I'm saying? Because you're able to get in a lot of rooms that a lot of people can't get in, because people genuinely love the gift of music. You know what I'm saying? They really love a person that can play the music. So, you know what I'm saying? I've gotten to certain levels, and you know what I'm saying? Listen, I've seen the corruption, I've seen some things, okay, at the top part, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've had friends of mine, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't, you know, I need to reach out to them, but I've had friends of mine that's gotten turned out by ministers in the church, like turned out. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they didn't have fathers in their home. So you had these ministers and some of these guys praying on them. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Me and my younger brother, we had both of our parents in the home. You know what I'm saying? So that stuff wasn't going to fly with us. You know what I'm saying? We displayed any homosexual type of whatever, you know, we was getting our whoop. You know what I'm saying? It was going down. You know what I'm saying? Take your mama's shoes off. Nah, you ain't finna do all that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't going down. So, you know what I'm saying? You had certain instances, you know what I'm saying? These guys would try to invite us to their house, you know, me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? They try to initiate certain, but you know, we not stupid. We try to initiate certain things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm at a crib, you know what I'm saying? I'm at one of the ministers' crib with my homeboy. And for some reason, this dude just want to keep wrestling with my homeboy. Just want to keep rolling it on the floor. I'm like, man, you a grown man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna get on the floor and all of that stuff. So it's just little weird stuff that they would do to try to initiate you into certain things. But I started, as I got older, I started to realize it was a lot of homosexual presence in the church, you know what I'm saying, at the top. You know what I'm saying? I remember at one church I was playing at, you know what I'm saying, I wound up getting replaced by a flamboyant type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I wound up losing my job playing for this for this guy, but he was obviously down with the get down. I wasn't down with the get down and all of that. So, you know, it is what it is. So as far as that part, that's probably as far as my experience, that's probably some of the darker errors I've seen. And of course, you know, I've known ministers and stuff that was, you know, that messing with the women in the church, and you know what I'm saying, guys, you know, cats that are cheating on their wives and things like that. So I saw I saw a lot of things that the normal church going person didn't see at the top. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of started to mess with me as I got older. You know what I'm saying? As I started getting older, it kind of started to, now I never doubted, you know what I'm saying, that God was real, that the Most High was real and things like that. But it was getting to the point where, man, how can I say it, man? Like, you can do whatever you want to do and you good. Let me just say that.
And that's
because I'm like,
that's the
okay,
mindset.
Exactly. Because a lot of these guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, they doing all of this stuff. But I mean, God's still blessing them, and they still, he ain't kill them. They still up preaching and they still singing, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like, man, you can do whatever you want to do, and you still gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So, that started to mess with me a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
it wasn't until we got deep into the scriptures that we see that the Most High allowed them to be for a time. What's that one scripture where it said the Most High will preserve the wicked until the day of judgment?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So
and just let all that wickedness just build up on it. He just he's just gonna let it just build up and stuff like that. So
just like he did with Pharaoh, man.
Factual.
Factual. And that's why the truth stands so hard right now. So now we flowing right into it. Ain't nothing but the spirit. So
factual.
What led to the transition? What was that moment? So we already know the build-up process. Like you thinking in your mind like this can't be of the Most High, but so obviously you praying during this time. You still trying to hold your faith. You like,
right.
I know I'm supposed to believe, but not this. Right. So what was the transition to get to this point?
The breaking point for me. So there was a period where I had stopped playing for the Christian church, you know what I'm saying, which was the best thing that I could have done, you know what I'm saying, at that time, because it was too much confusion. It was just a lot of things that I didn't understand, but I was still, you know what I'm saying, still trying to read the Bible and still trying to understand. At this time, I'm smoking weed at this time and stuff like that because, people in the church was doing it, so it's cool. So you know what I'm saying, what happened was I was already moved. I already moved out of my mom's house. I think I was like 20 or 19, 20, something like that. So I go to my mom's house, and at this point, you know what I'm saying, some friends of mine, because I ain't gonna lie to you, when you smoke weed, when you smoking weed with people, that's when the biggest conspiracy talks happen amongst so
Lord, everybody mercy. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't know big weed smoker. Like I have no clue how those talks go about.
It really gets deep.
I'm gonna just say, hey, listen, I'm gonna just say that couch thing that Cat Williams said, that's a real thing. He say, okay, this is a couch. They say, but this is a love seat. So how can I sit on it if I ain't in love? So it got that deep. You know what I'm saying? It used to get that deep. You know what I'm saying? But I had a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, I used to smoke with and whatnot. And he was very big on Illuminati and Masonry and things like that and stuff like that. This was stuff that I wasn't hearing before until I got around him and stuff like that. So he used to talk about it all the time. So then we got into a lot of, conspiracy stuff. I used to, go online and try to research, the Illuminati and things like that. But there was one particular moment, and this is crazy. I told Elder Ricard this, and he it's crazy, right? So at this point, I'm still dancing and things like that. So I'm searching online and I'm looking for, but I'm looking at the next person that I'm possibly finna battle. You know what I'm saying? He got videos up, because that's what we do. We try to study each other. He got some videos. I'm like, let me check this dude out, man. Let me see what he. So you got
dance battle videos out?
Man, I think I got like 2 that I can think of and all of that. But I mean, if it's probably some out there somewhere. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
Chop doing break, see if you can.
I know you're gonna try to research things.
Yeah, you always know me, boy.
Yeah, if you want to try, if you find some, I know my dance name was back in the day was it was Archangel or whatever. It was Big Angel or Archangel. So you try to, you might find me somewhere. I don't be, I don't be looking for it. But so I'm looking at this video, right? I'm looking at this cat dance. I'm like, yeah, he all right, but he ain't got nothing on me. So I'm looking at the video, and then I see a video under it. I see this video under it, and it says something about Jewish. It said something along the lines of Jewish something. This is the first video I've seen regarding who we are. So I click on this video. Now, mind you, I'm searching dance videos. I'm not looking for this at all. So this like some neo, follow the white rabbit type stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Like for real. So the video pops up, right? It's Elder Ricard. This is the first true video I've ever seen. So he's talking to I don't know if y'all probably remember. He's talking to the little boy. It's a little
white. Yeah, I remember that one.
I remember that. And then he used the phrase. He said,
I don't think that
when
one
he says,
up no more. They took
it's probably not.
Yeah, they took that one down.
Yeah, but he used the reference. He say if something is blue, bluish, it's not blue. You know what I'm saying? So then he says, you're Jewish, but you're not a Jew. You know what I'm saying? So he hit him with that, and then he started going in the scripture showing that like we the people and all of that. And then that's the first video I seen. So I paused the video. I run downstairs to my father, you know what I'm saying, to my father, and I'm like, Dad, oh, we the Jews.
So how old was you around this time? Because you said you went downstairs to your father.
What, 2008? I was about, like I say, I was going, because I had already moved out, but I had to be about 21 or something to that degree. It was something to that degree. Okay. So I run downstairs. I say, Dad, I'm like, we the Jews. And all that. He's like, nah, son, we Gentiles. My father actually knew scriptures and things like that. He's like, we the Gentiles. And I'm like, no. I'm like, we the Jews. I gotta show you something. You know what I'm saying? I take him upstairs. The video is gone. The video gone.
Wow.
It's gone. And I can't find it for months. I couldn't find nothing about it for months. You know what I'm saying? But in the midst of all of that, I'm still calling myself a Jew after what I just saw, and I couldn't explain it to people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, I'm not African, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Jew. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, how you know that? I'm like, man, I know I'm a Jew. It's in the Bible. I can't show, because I didn't have no Bible in front of me when Elder Ricard was breaking it down, or none of that. But I knew everything he had broke down. I was a Jew. So a few months later, after that, a friend of mine, he had moved to Atlanta. He was in Atlanta, and he wound up seeing Elder Ricard. They did some type of little class or whatever that he recorded and all of that. So he calls me. You know what I'm saying? He called me, and he like, Mike, bro, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, what? What you gotta tell me? He's like, bro, it's like deep, bro. I'm like, man, what is it? He's like, man, it's about the Bible. I say, it's about the Bible. I say, man, it got something to do with us being the Jews. He like, yeah. I'm like, oh, there it is. You know what I'm saying? So, man, this like some crazy, bro. It's crazy. So it all came back. So he moved back to Houston. You know what I'm saying? He started breaking everything down for me and stuff like that. And then he showed me in the scriptures the whole thing. Everything that I couldn't find when I saw that video from Elder Ricard. He broke everything down. And when I tell you, like, I could not sleep, I probably didn't sleep for 2 days. I just could not. It was so spiritually overwhelming. I was awake. And the bad thing, like, I don't say, but I was high when he gave me the truth, when he gave me the full thing. So, my high is being blown every time he go to a scripture. I'm like, I need some more, man, because I'm trying to just get it back, but it ain't happening like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't sleep for like 2 days and whatnot. And then like I guess like after that, you know what I'm saying, I started studying a lot. You know what I'm saying? I guess in about a month and a half, I found his, because my friend showed me the videos, found his videos. Man, I studied all the videos for like a month and a half. And within a month and a half, me and a couple of my friends, we was on the street corner. trying to wake people up. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a part of the church yet, you know what I'm saying? But we out there trying to do the work, trying to do what we can. And it didn't matter. Any pastor that walked up, any minister, I mean, we was chopping them down. And I had only studied for like a month and a half or so.
So how many of those friends are still around? Have any of those friends came to the body?
I'm trying to think. Let me see. I probably can't even go into that. It was a friend,
okay.
you know, two friends of mine. We went overseas and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Some things happened and things didn't work out.
Say less, all right. Say less.
I mean, I can say this much, you know what I'm saying? Because everything good now, you know what I'm saying? So there's a split happened between us and, you know, we doing our own thing. But then, you know, some years later, about 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying, the same friend that introduced me to it, he reached back out, you know what I'm saying? And he apologized for a lot of whatever he did. He got back in touch with the elders and things like that. So I know, I'm pretty sure he's still, he's in touch, you know, with the church and stuff like that. But the other friends, I got to go try to, you know, find some of them, you know, they kind of still in and out of the world and things like that. So,
and that goes to show you.
It's crazy.
To anybody that's out there that may run across this video, that may have left or anything like that. Look, man, it's still time. It's still time.
Yeah, we got a little time.
Just throwing that out there real quick. We love y'all. We gonna always love y'all. It's all love this in. But go ahead.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's just like you saying, like it's still time for y'all to, you know, repent and, you know, just, you know, come back. You know what I'm saying? Just confess your faults and, you know, man, just, you know, you got some time. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no thing where, you know, we just like, you know, because the scriptures talk about restoration and talks about restoring. So we're never the type of people, you know, we're not the type of church that won't restore a person back to, you know, where they were. Of course, it's going to take some work because, bro, we don't trust you at this point. You done did some diabolical things. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, you know, you're going to have to work your way back into the trust. But it's still room for restoration. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just... never mind.
Con. And that is key, man, because we got to understand forgiveness. We move in that spirit, knowing what we, you know, how the Most High deal with us. So,
sure.
Like you said, even with him, like even with us getting back to that position he rightfully gave us and we fell from.
Right.
It's taking work.
Right.
We're building that trust. We're building that, you know, relationship back up.
Yeah, you're building it back up. Yeah, that's what it takes. So I gotta trust you too.
Exactly. And then people get, you know, they get to, you know, get this mindset to where they feel like they can decide how the Most High is gonna, you know, allow them into the kingdom or, you know, how things should go because now that you've got baptized and now you know the truth.
Yeah.
No, you forgot about all that foul stuff you did, and he now has to forgive you for. Oh, it's gonna be some work.
Yeah, it ain't
whatever
a
path. Whatever path he laid before us, we just need to.
I'm telling you, it ain't. Just because you got baptized, I don't mean it's. Listen, you can still fall. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. He that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
Factual.
That's what that means. So just because. You know, just because you got baptized, I don't mean that ain't it's still not because it's just like in the Christian church, man. They try to make people think like, okay, you go to the altar and you know, confess your sins and then you accept that the Lord Jesus is your Lord and Savior, and then that's it. And then it's like, I'm saved. That's some BS. You know what I'm saying? That's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not doing any works, you're not following any of the law, statutes, and commandments, you're not doing. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing like, what are you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Even if you ask a lot of these, you know, these people, you know, these Christians, you ask them, hey, what are you supposed to do? How do you get into the kingdom? You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, just love thy neighbor as thyself. And I'm like, that's it? Yeah, man, that's what he said. That's the greatest commandment. I'm like, oh my goodness. You ain't even scratching the surface.
Lord,
you ain't even scratching the surface, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a sad thing because a lot of them people, they doing whatever they do during the week, and as long as they show up on Sunday and go to the altar and get their little prayer, you know, that's like a restart button or something for the week.
for the wicked, right?
Yeah, it's like, it's like reset button.
And I kid you not, I was a victim of that. Me personally, just sharing this.
Oh yeah, me too.
I was a victim of that, and I always thought like just because I took my family to church on Sunday, that was the key to getting us into heaven. But when I came to the truth, I was like, boy, like I ain't know no John 3:16 and all of that other good stuff. I ain't know nothing about I ain't know not one scripture before I came into the truth. No John 3:16, nothing. But when I came to the truth and I heard, it was like I was a brand new sponge. In so many words, because I ain't know nothing.
Thing, yeah. You realize how much you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, at that point, right before, I'm thinking I'm deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking weed. I'm able to have these deep conversations about absolutely nothing, and I'm able to make deep points about absolutely nothing. I'm like, man, I think I'm up there. And then you get the truth. You like, well, Negro, you ain't know nothing. You ain't know
like presto magic.
You didn't know nothing at all. You was lost.
Right.
You know
lost in the sauce.
Yeah, man. Lost in the sauce, man. I praise the Most High. I got yo. I'm telling you,
right.
It ain't nothing.
All of us, man.
It ain't nothing like this truth. Nothing else matters at all. It just doesn't. If it don't revolve around the truth, like it don't even matter, bro. It just really don't. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Especially coming from, when we first came in to see where we at now.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I want to go too far. So I want to, we want to hear a little bit more of your journey, to where you are now. So
okay.
We didn't see how you got in it, and man, what a
it was rough. So, and when I first got it, it was rough. It was rough, man.
Okay, man. So we see that. So let's drum it up a little bit. So now you've got it. Y'all out there doing the work a little bit. You go through the motions, and you finally get in contact with the church eventually, right? So how was that? How did that connection happen? And how was your experience with them? Outside.
What happened? Okay, so Elder Ricard and them had like a number online or something like that. They had like a number that you could reach out to or whatever to just get in touch with them. Now Elder Ricard don't even know me. He don't know me from a bag of rice, like he be saying. He don't know me at all. I'm still in Houston. I just call him. I call him out the blue. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, is this Elder Ricard? He's like, yes. Who is this? I'm like, man, this is this Mike. This is Mike. And I'm like, man, I'm ready to leave the country. I'm ready to go. I got to get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? This is wicked. He's like, okay, just hold on for a second, brother. Just calm down for a second. What do you say? Just stay, try to stay linked in with the church, and what I'm saying, keep watching us online, what I'm saying, and you'll be in there. He probably don't even remember that I called him from when before I actually met him. So, I called him at that point and all of that. So I didn't call him after that. You know what I'm saying? So me and two of my friends, what I'm saying, we were trying to get out the country. You know what I'm saying? He had just posted a video. He say we left. We're gone. You know what I'm saying? We made it. So I'm looking at, we looking at the video like, oh damn, he gone, He didn't left. We gotta try to, we gotta do something. So mind you, when he tells those stories about those people that just show up.
You one of them, huh?
I'm about to.
I think I'm going horse over here from laughing so hard, boy. Me, bro, for real.
I'm one of those people that showed up and said, "Elder, we here."
Nah, I believe I know how you really showed up. You popped up like, ling, nice like this.
Hey, look. Hey, we went through a lot trying to get over there. You know what I'm saying? I sold all my equipment. I sold all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was an experience. We want to try, me and my two friends, we go to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Try to stay at his mom's house. She winds up taking his car, and you know, we wound up living on the streets of Atlanta for like a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't want to spend none of our money. Like, no, we can't be renting a hotel. We need the money. We gotta get up.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, listen, if I tell this
nights like this,
I promise I could really make a movie off of my experience going into
shoot, don't talk about it. Let's do it.
So we finally, we finally get some tickets, you know what I'm saying? We finally use the money to get some. We didn't, we pretty much put all our money, the rest of our money on these tickets just to try to get out there and stuff like that. So, we finally, you know what I'm saying? The layover is Amsterdam, and then it's to Egypt, you know what I'm saying? We finally make it to Egypt, you know what I'm saying? We wind up, kind of stuck in the airport because we're trying to use the internet to try to get in touch with somebody. Then we finally got in touch with him through Skype, you know what I'm saying? And and we like, hey, Elder Ricard, we here. He like, yo, who is this? I'm like, we here. Who is we? Who,
Lord have mercy, boy.
I know Elder was like, what?
What
so so he finally, we tell him, we've been following you online, and you know what I'm saying, we've been following the truth, and we came out here, and we out here in Egypt. He said, so he and praised the Most High. So he looked out for us, and said, okay, he gave us his location. Okay, I'm over here. Just make sure y'all get a cab, and I have somebody meet y'all. So we get the cab. It take like I don't know how long it took, like an hour to get to where they were. You know what I'm saying? By the time, as soon as we get there, they having Bible study, you know what I'm saying, in somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm seeing him for the first time. He like a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been watching him online, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow, this is incredible. I mean, I'm like, he's like really there. You know what I'm saying? The guy that, helped me wake up is like really right there. You know what I'm saying? So, they breaking bread, and, you know what I'm saying? So then he like, man, I want to hear, Elder Carl, like, I want to hear some music. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I ain't got no equipment. You know what I'm saying? I can't, I don't have no equipment. So then he started like singing songs. And I'm like, man, this dude sing? Like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So come to find out, you know what I'm saying, when I get time to try to, get along, get him by myself, I'm trying to tell him, like, man, hey, I'm like, Elder Carr, man, I play piano, I produce, you know what I'm saying, I make beats and everything, man. Like, you need to try to do, but at this point, I don't have no equipment or none of that. I don't have none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he's just like, okay, brother, all right. So, all right. I can't prove nothing. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I could just be talking. So I remember I go somewhere with his, we go to some hotel that's in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? We go to some hotel, and there's a piano in the lobby. I'm with his son at this point. I'm like, bro, they got a piano over there. You know what I'm saying? So I go over there, you know what I'm saying? I popped that. I hadn't played, keys in like a little minute because, like, man, like when I sold all of my stuff, I was really done with music. I was really done. I really had given everything up. I just wasn't gonna do it anymore at all. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see a reason to, to have to do it and all that. If I'm leaving the country, and I'm trying to get to the kingdom.
Well,
so I gave all that up.
Same way, boy. When I came in, I asked Sean, I had gave it up. I was like, man, it's that music.
I was like, boy. I'm telling you, I'm like, damn, all that, because like even right, like when I got the truth, even right there when I got the truth, I was still in the motion of signing a deal with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I was a part of a camp, and they was about to sign like this big distribution deal. And I told them boys, I'm like, yo, I gotta go, bro.
Lord have mercy, boy.
Like, one of the engineers, one of the other producers, I was working with, he like, Maestro. He's like, what are you saying? I'm like, man, I'm leaving the country. He like, Maestro, no. He like, what you mean you leaving? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, stuff just getting popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had done so much work. You know what I'm saying? I wound up working with some other producers that were signed to, Beyonce's father, and all I'm like really moving and shaking it. Like this, the truth, when the truth hit me, it just put everything to like a halt. It was so crazy. It was so crazy because I had so much stuff going as far as worldly stuff. I had all of this stuff going, but it's like I knew that, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't get out of whatever I was in at that point, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't leave that stuff alone, I would have got sucked so far deep into that stuff, that industry stuff, you know what I'm saying, it would have just been bad. And it's like the Most High knew that, you know what I'm saying, he woke me up at a pivotal moment. Because at this point, like, I'm making so much noise in my city, like, I'm one of the producer-wise, I'm one of the names that you hear now. Like, you got to work with this guy. This dude, Maestro, I'm like this guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, people playing my stuff, all, you know, I had stuff on the radio at that time. And it was all type of stuff, man. So
yeah, and I just want to say this too. I saw a post that you just made on Facebook.
Wait up. We're going
hold up on that. Okay. Go ahead.
Because we're gonna dive more into his musical side on the other half.
Oh yeah.
So for all of those that are listening, so this brother got a chance to, you know, get with the elders, get with the church.
Yes, sir.
In the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So, and he was over on that side. I know for those that have been studying for a while, he got a chance to read. I remember seeing you reading and all those things.
With the little bitty dreads, yeah.
Yeah. What was it's one lesson. Was it it was one of them. Do you remember that one lesson that you read? I know it was very, it was very profound for me, man.
It was one man, I can't even remember. I'm trying to, the funny thing about them lessons, you know, because the time was different over here than over there, you know what I'm saying? So it was a certain time, you know, he would try to, he'd try to broadcast, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if y'all look at some of the videos, he woke me up out of my sleep and was like, yo, I need you to read. He's like, hey, Mike, get up real quick. I need you to read. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, well, I'm in the spirit. I was just came out the spirit world. I'm like, what's that?
Like, go get Azel.
Yeah, so a couple of videos, like it's one video I did with Lawyer. I wish they, it's such a good message, but I wish they could just put a thing over my face because my eyes was like, read what? Oh. You know what I'm saying?
So
but
it was like that late. Okay.
So
you think it's on the you think that video probably on the Patreon? Because I'm on the Patreon. You think it's on the Patreon?
I don't know. It might be, man. Somebody need to mute my face. It was one I did with Lawyer. I had to read for Lawyer, man, and I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I'm like, yo, I want to go to bed. I don't want to do this right now. And stuff. But it was because what happened was when I was in Egypt, like right before the Arab Spring, I don't know if y'all remember that, the Arab Spring, when the country just went to hell, you know what I'm saying? It just got bad. You know what I'm saying? It was protests and people were fighting each other, you know what I'm saying? So we were over there for that. You know what I'm saying? We experienced.
Oh, yeah. You talking about what happened around the Gaza Strip and stuff when it first started hitting off?
Yeah, well, if you type in Arab Spring, you know what I'm saying, and you start looking at we were over there for that. We were over there for that whole. I'm talking about the country.
Remember that
country shut down. The government there was no government. It shut down, and we were there. But I think a week before that, Elder Ricard had already went to England, you know what I'm saying? He went to England to try to start setting up churches and stuff like that. But it's like right after he left, that thing happened. It was all over the news. People trying to get in contact with me and, man, you need to get the hell up out of there, man. You about to die, It was like that, it was like that to the point, you know what I'm saying? My mom was about to call a news station and about to tell the world that I'm like, I joined a cult,
So that's how them situations end up happening.
Listen, everything that's in place now, you know what I'm saying, as far as the church goes, and people are listening and part of the church, this has already been trial and error. You see what I'm saying? All of this stuff has been tried and error, and they didn't figure it out. So now everything that's in place as far as protocols and things like that, that's why a lot of these things are in place. because like I say, when we went over there, it wasn't just completely unorganized. Like we knew what we were over there to do, but it wasn't as organized as it is now. You see what I'm saying? So we had to do a lot of trial and error for a lot of things. But as far as like that whole Arab Spring there, that thing was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. If I get a chance to tell some stories about that thing is it was crazy. That was right. I don't even think the average person, because we was at this point, we over there for almost like a year now, but like before that happened, you know what I'm saying? We in our scriptures, we fasting every week, brothers fasting like 3 days a week, every week, you know what I'm saying? So it's like nothing is finna push us out of this. So it's like when that thing happened, it's like the Most High already had us prepared. Like nobody was panicking. We was good. And there was a lot of things. I mean, they let the prisoners out of the jails. You had the police were dressing up in plain clothes. They would people was getting killed and stuff like that over there. Man, we was renting an apartment from some guy, you know what I'm saying? He run and join the whole war, you know what I'm saying? So periodically he comes upstairs and checking on us, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all good? He said, yeah, don't worry about a thing. We're taking care of everything. We killing everybody. I'm
wow. What?
Listen, bro.
Hey,
this man, and this was a good Egyptian guy that we knew, man. Real nice guy. You know what I'm saying? He come upstairs one time, you know what I'm saying? He got a little blood on him. I'm looking at this dude. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? He say, hey, we just found a corrupt cop. We killed him and we slit his throat and we take his ID. He said something like that. He said they killed his throat. We slit his throat and we hung him or something like that. I'm like, you gonna slit his throat and hang him? Like, what type of stuff is that? Hey, listen, it was that.
They ruthless over there.
Hey, it was like it got to that point, you know what I'm saying? But we were good, you know what I'm saying? People were checking on us to make sure we was straight. I mean, we was cooking teriyaki chicken and cookies during the whole thing. We looking at tanks roll down the street. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we was good. We was good, but that's how I'm saying, like brothers who experienced that, because I know if Elder Ariel watching, he was there for the whole thing and stuff like that. But we wasn't scared. We just wasn't, we wasn't scared at all. You know what I'm saying? Like we just knew, because right before that happened, you know what I'm saying? We had, brothers had went into the scriptures. They went into Isaiah the 19th chapter. And if you read Isaiah the 19th chapter, it starts talking about, you know what I'm saying, the it starts talking about Egypt, but it starts talking about the destabilization of the country. It starts talking about it. So we reading it, and it's saying like the Egyptians shall be at war with the Egyptians and governments, and we reading it, and we looking outside, and I'm like, oh, look, there it is. You know what I'm saying? So we not, we wasn't, we not even scared of nothing at this point. You know what I'm saying? We just rolled through it. But after all of that died down, Elder Ricard was already in England, you know what I'm saying, trying to, get things set up, and he winds up running into an artist. He winds up running into a sister. You know what I'm saying? Her name was I don't know if y'all remember this girl group. It was called Cleopatra. It was an old girl group. It was like 3 little girls. They were signed to Madonna. That Cleopatra coming at you, Cleopatra coming at you.
Before our time. Right?
Before our time.
No, it was our time. We was kids though. It was our time though.
Okay.
We was kids. So yeah, she winds up, coming to a gathering out there. You know what I'm saying? And she wanted, work on some music and stuff like that. So he wound up saying, hey, brother, I got some opportunities for some music. You know what I'm saying? We can, try to make some money, help sustain. So he flew me over, and that's how I wound up in England with him and stuff like that, in Europe and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a lot, I can tell as far as that, but that's how I wound up. I was one of the ones living with Elder Ricard. You know what I'm saying? I was in the house with him. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff he talking about, we was just eating potatoes and some rice. It was at one point we was just eating like eggplant. Like his wife just kept making a bunch of eggplant dishes, just different eggplant dishes. Different eggplant dishes. Like it was like that. So when he tells those stories, I was there. I seen the whole thing. Like I seen you know what I'm saying, no money, and then all of a sudden, money, you know, somebody send, you know, a couple $1,000, you know what I'm saying, for the bills and for the, I'm like, wow, I'm like watching this, I'm watching these things happen. And he's still doing the work. You know what I'm saying? He's not even worried about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be, he's just doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Doing the work. Sometimes no money, sometimes, you know, ain't that much food in there, potatoes, and you know, we did a lot of stuff with potatoes. You know, I can do some things with some potatoes at this point.
Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to text me some of them potato recipes.
You know,
Potato recipes, huh?
Right, because when
it
everything
was
hits
like,
the fan, you know,
potatoes gonna take you a long way, because it took us, we was good, we was content and everything, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know, I was a part of a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? So I was a part, you know, I got a chance to experience a lot of things being over there with Elder Ricard and stuff like that.
And that's what I was gonna go into before we go into the break.
Yeah.
So one thing, you know, give us a briefing of something that you experienced that pretty much almost shook your faith. Did you have an experience where your faith was almost, you know, broken down, and where you're like, I don't know about this? Did you have an experience like that?
I'm not gonna lie. Since I've been in it, I've been in it. Like I've been in it. Like this is, and like I say, it's not to like try to say like I'm better than somebody, or everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? The truth hit different for me. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is like, it's all I could depend on. It's all that like I say, nothing else matters. It's like breathing air. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the same as breathing air for me. You know what I'm saying? So there was really nothing that I've experienced, and I've experienced some things that would make, you know, other people probably question things or want to get out, but I just never, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a damn about whatever that is. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, that happened that day. That day's dead now. You know what I'm saying? These are new days. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make it to the kingdom. So it was nothing that ever shook my faith to the point where I felt like I need to leave the truth. This is all, when I got this, like I say, it's just as important as breathing air, as breathing. As I'm breathing air right now, that's how important the truth is to me. Like it's nothing is finna shake me out of this. This is the absolute truth. It's the absolute truth. Everything else is a lie. You see what I'm saying? This is the truth. We are the Israelites. Christ is a black man. The Jews are black. The slave ships is written in the Bible. This is real. This is real. It's just too real to walk like, and it, you know what I'm saying? And it baffles me that people can walk away to have it, because it's like that dude in the I know y'all probably seen The Matrix. It's like that one guy in The Matrix. Yeah. What was his name? Cypher. You know what I'm saying? He knows everything now. The veil has been completely uncovered. He can see everything for what it is now. And then he want to go back in. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't like what he's experiencing now that he's awake. So he like, yo, plug me back in. And it's people like that want to just get plugged back in. I'm like, nah, bro, that ain't finna be me. You know what I'm saying? That's not that ain't my destiny. That ain't my route. I'm not taking that route. You know what I'm saying? But that comes with a certain level of fear for the Most High. That's like the absolute level of fear. I mean, people that walk away from this, man, you ain't fear the Most High. You ain't really. I mean, you
playing with it.
You was playing. You know what I'm saying? It's no way you can tell me. And people go back in the world and they do some people do some wild stuff, man. And it's like they never had the truth. And it's like, yo, that's some scary stuff. That's kind, because I don't even in for myself.
Go ahead, Sean. I know you was about to get ready.
And you know what they're doing, and I know it's torturing them mentally. Y'all already know
they messed up.
Every day of their life, they trying to drown out the Holy Spirit. Telling you know you done messed up, right?
Yeah,
that's all they doing. They trying to drown it out.
Yeah,
it's a certain level of conviction that you get in your spirit
Yeah.
when you running away from the truth. You like even
Oh,
the scriptures. Even the scriptures tell you it ain't no possible way for you to go back into the world with what you got. It ain't no way.
Yeah.
It's going to haunt you like a bad dream.
Oh, you're gonna be haunted. It's because even, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I've been in the truth, you know what I'm saying, for a long time. So I've had my shortcomings also in the truth. But it's like once that shortcoming comes and you give in over to your flesh, it's like the worst thing you've ever, it feels so terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's like the worst thing you've ever done in life. You know what I'm saying? And it don't go away. You know what I'm saying? Like what you did, it don't go away. You know what I'm saying? Because like the Holy Spirit is telling you, like, man, this is off what you just did. This is completely off. And then she like torturing your brain. You know what I'm saying? She like, you know, so man, how people can just I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to, because even if, and God forbid, if I was to, I don't know whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, try to depart, or departed from the church, I'm like, I'm not finna go. I would never. Oh man, I mean, people do it's like some crazy stuff, some really crazy stuff, man, that people be doing, man. When they leave, once they out of the church, or once they leave the church, it's wild, man. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand that. Never understand. And I'm just thinking about some of the stuff that I've known people have done. It doesn't make any sense, because it's like you don't really fear the Most High. Like, you think this is game. You know what I'm saying? It's like people like us in the truth, you know what I'm saying? When we do certain things, we get hit. The Most High hit us.
Look. Gabar Moth sent put a precept in there. I want to run through this precept real quick, if you don't mind, Sean.
We're a little bit over. We way over the halftime mark.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna get this break. We're gonna get this break.
Yeah.
And as we dive into more of the musical side, if we have time, we'll definitely bring that out. So let's go into the break. We'll be back, family. Y'all stick with us. Because we had a request in the chat as well. One of the stories you was going into, they wanted to get the ending part. So let's go into this break, and then we'll come back, family. So we have an exclusive and a little surprise here. So hope y'all enjoy.
Yes,
take a minute, y'all.
1 Timothy 2:8.
Activate them holy hands. Activate them
I will
holy
therefore
hands.
that
Activate
men pray
them holy
everywhere.
Hands. Activate them holy hands.
Lifting
Activate
up
them
holy hands.
Activate.
Heavenly Father,
Activate.
Holy Spirit,
Activate.
the Son,
Activate them holy hands.
we ask for you to come down
Activate.
and dwell with
Activate.
us.
Ready. Activate. Ready. Activate. Ready. Serve the Most High with these holy hands. Prayers every season with these holy hands. Call on Almighty with these holy hands. Praise you the Lord with holy hands. In the holy holies where the holy stand. Baptizing and shy, got the holy fam. Attacked by Satan, now hear the holy roar. Angels sent out by the holy Lord. Be my prayer partner for holy hands. When I cry, find them holy hands. Anoint me elder with holy hands. Put them all together, we got holy hands. Sanctify the Sabbath, the holy church. Out street preaching, it's the holy work. On the way to dying, it's the holy plan. Out of captivity to the holy land. Praise and raise.
Holy hands,
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 Clap, clap, clap,
holy
clap,
hands.
clap, 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 clap.
All right, we back. Praise the Most High.
Hello?
Higher. So real quick, Sean, I'm unmute your mic. All right, so real quick, man, we got Deacon Blas working with us with God's Foundation. Y'all make sure y'all go to TBT Radio and go to God's Foundation and go get that TBT Radio deal from Deacon Blas. He got the coasters going on. Like, he got the the higher. Let me see. Let me go ahead and just pull that up for y'all real quick so y'all can get a good look at it.
Speaking, I don't know if we back live, but
Okay,
you on mute. You on mute.
Okay. They can hear me, but I know y'all can't hear me. My apologies. So I was talking about the commercial with Deacon Blas.
Okay.
So real quick, just going back into it, he got let me pull up a few of these pictures here that we got going here. That we got going. Let me get it going here. So he got 12 tribes. Oh man, when I tell y'all this thing is bumping, oh, you got You got to get it. You got to get it. You got to get it. So let me get you over here to the screen real quick. Boom, right here. The 12 tries clock. Oh boy, one of these coming to my house soon. That thing is definitely nice for everybody.
Yeah, those are nice. Yep.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go cop those. So he got the coasters that's a part of the $100 deal. They handcrafted. Everything is handcrafted wood, handcrafted marble. Like he got the 10 commandments. On one side it's in Hebrew, on the other side it's in English. Oh man, that look, it's like I'm about to go broke. Yeah, I'm about to go broke. Then he got the Ahaya Bashim Yeshaya wall, the wall piece over here. Like all of it is just nice. It's like y'all gotta shop with the eye, man. Support.
Yes, sir.
Support. Definitely support. Go get the $100 deal and go get all of these items that's included in that package. Look, get in touch with him on Facebook. We're gonna have his information in here as well, in the description, so y'all can link up. Like definitely you need to have this stuff in your house. Like my brother said, we trying to put the name of the Most High in every single house that we can. So praise to the Most High. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Go to the TBT Radio Live website. That's in the description. And then go to the link that's in there for Deacon Balaz's store to get that deal. Anything what y'all get when y'all get that deal, that helps and it supports the brother, and it also helps and support the show as well. Make sure y'all do that.
Build a nation.
Oh, the song that played in there too. Them clap, them holy hands. That's Deacon Balaz as well. So go ahead, Sean.
So you're gonna save the other exclusives for last, Carm?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
End of the show.
So picking back up where we left off, man. So I think it was a point you was bringing. You don't have to go all the way back through, but one of the listeners says, I guess the part when you went over and got flown over to get a chance to showcase your talent. They wanted to hear the ending of that part.
You say the ending. Okay. I guess it's something I missed before that. Before I flew over, before Elder Ricard left Egypt, a brother by the name of Rapaya Allah, you know what I'm saying? Good brother, my brother. If y'all don't know who he is, if y'all listen to the song To Zion, he's the last verse, you know what I'm saying, with that big voice. You know what I'm saying? I feel the spirit calling me.
I remember seeing him sing that live. I saw him sing that.
No,
live.
that wasn't. He wasn't there. He wasn't at the Passover. He was still overseas.
No. He was. He sung it live on the live stream. Elder Ricard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him and Elder Ricard performed it on the stream. I remember that.
Yeah.
It was. He had locks.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was in the room.
Okay, that was him.
What kind of stocky guy?
I ain't see that one. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no, somebody asked. I ain't see that. That's my boy. But
yeah, that was back like 2000. I think like 2015, 2014. He performed that.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about the Passover, that first Passover over here that he performed. No, he wasn't at that one. But when we was we were still in Egypt. This before Elder Ricard left. This before the Arab Spring. That brother came over with he came over with his laptop. And he came over with, a little MIDI controller. You know what I'm saying? Now, at this point, I didn't know anything about as far as like the MIDI, because this is what, you know what I'm saying? I've been making this before. I was making tracks on keyboard. You know what I'm saying? You see,
go ahead, hit one real quick. Go ahead, hit it real quick.
Give him a little something. Give him a little something.
Give him one time for the Most High. Hold on. I think we gotta mute our mic, Sean.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Hit it one more time.
I don't even know if y'all can hear it.
Hey,
I
kids,
don't
you
know y'all can hear like
Shum, you gotta unmute your mic because I muted you so he can come through.
Yeah.
Hey, look, kids, you
That
not,
boy is
I
good.
I just
That
found
boy
out
is
the
good.
song that you just played, that Music Soul Child Love. The producers made him change that. The original lyrics was Lord. It was actually about the Most High instead of just. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
if
that.
you look it up, the original lyrics was Lord, so many people use your name in vain. It makes sense.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, huh? That's crazy.
I was thinking about
that.
those first few bars he said. I'm like, yeah, I can see that, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And there was there was a brother that had came over also when we was in Egypt. He had worked with Music Soul Child. It started. It was funny, man, because like even when I found out that Elder Ricard had been in the industry, I would have never known that. I didn't even believe it at first and stuff like that. Excuse me, but he had been, he'd been around some people. Elder Ricard had been in some,
He'd been
in some big situations and stuff like that. Yeah, so
in the right rooms.
Yeah. So he know, and he's got a lot of friends that experience certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like even the brother that came out, I think it was a guy, one of the guys from Drew Hill or something like that said, he came out and told people, they take their stuff to the back room and they pray rituals and stuff. They pray spirits into the music and stuff like that. So
I remember
you know what I'm
that,
saying?
bro.
Yeah, Elder Ricard worked with a lot of these, a lot of the older cats, like during the 90s, man. He worked with a lot of those people, man. I don't even know if I should be telling people that. People be like, I don't know. You know how people is. You know what I'm saying? But that was,
they be reaching.
Yeah, they be reaching, man. They be reaching and stuff like that. So,
Factual.
you know what I'm saying? He was able to put in a lot of work, even to this day. You know what I'm saying? There's music that he's done back then. You know what I'm saying? That he's still able to get paid off of and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So when people be on some, the church money and the church, I'm like, man, that man don't need no church money, man. And stuff, man. I done seen him get a royalty check from music. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the transfer and he showed it to me. This from this song, this from this commercial that I did this many years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, I was over there, man. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on. But as far as I guess to end that, I mean, I guess you don't really end the story. So the brother of Payala, he brought a program over with the keyboard. Like I say, I was only making beats off of keyboards at that point. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to use a program. So we had a program called Studio One, which is, what I use now, you know what I'm saying, up to this point. So, I start, and it's fun because, like I said, I gave the music up. I was done. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to do it anymore. And then the Most High brought it right back around. You know what I'm saying? He brought a microphone. The brother brought a microphone with him. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, to Zion, like Elder Ricard tells the story, re-recorded to Zion. They recorded that in a bathroom in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? We was in Egypt when we recorded that.
I'm done.
He took the mattress off the bed. He took the mattress off the bed, put it in the bathroom.
You're not about to tell me that. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Me being a musical engineer, that is hard for me to believe. That song, that is hard for me to believe.
But see, the crazy thing about that, right? The crazy thing about that is the acoustics in the bathroom was so good as far as reverb that you didn't really have to put a lot of reverb on it. You know what I'm saying? We probably just put a little EQ on the vocals, but the bathroom was so good for the vocals. It's crazy.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, we did that. That was one of the first songs that we recorded in Egypt. That was the first song we recorded in Egypt. It was to Zion. Because we was in Alexandria, Egypt. You had some brothers over there in Cairo. But that brother brought that equipment. He brought that program. He brought that microphone. And it was that, what microphone was that? It was that, Chop, you might know what it is. Let me see. What was that? It was an AKG, but it was that the black one, the all black one.
I know which one you're talking about. I know. Which
Yeah,
one you're
yeah, it was
talking
the all
about.
black mic.
That one that most of us started out with.
Exactly. I think they had it with. Well, I ain't gonna go into it. I know they had it with a started up kid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Cause see,
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like
everything.
I know like the mindset that we all three of us are in with music, man. We got to run. We already know we got to have a round table discussion about music alone. So cause we nearing the end of the show, but man, I did want to get this factor. So I know you kind of alluded to it, but it seemed like you've been around music your whole life. So
that's what it feel like, goddamn.
Right, that's what it sound like. But I'm getting, so when did it enter? Was it a certain artist that sparked it, or was it just the whole church scene? What?
Well, really, okay, that's a good question. That is a good question. So it all started, you know what I'm saying? I was and I wasn't even really into music. Like I was in middle school and I joined band. And I was my first instrument was trumpet. I was playing trumpet, right? But what I realized is that, you know, because even to this day, I don't really read music and stuff like that. I don't really read it. But even when I was in band, this was like 6th or 7th grade or something like that. Even in band, I'm listening to the people next to me play the music, and I'm just playing what they playing off of listening to it. I'm just hearing it.
So
I can't read this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're audio.
Yeah. So I can't read it, right? So, and I didn't even realize what it was, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I would go home and I would take, you know, I have my trumpet with me and I'd turn the radio on and I'd just be playing stuff on the radio. And I'm playing stuff on the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? I think one of the first things off the radio I played on my trumpet was, this is hilarious, was Back That Thing Up. Now it's Backs That Thing Up. You know, that was don't. I'm too through, bruh.
Oh man,
that's one of the first. So that's one of the first songs I learned by ear on my trumpet.
Brother, won't you vax that thing up?
Oh yeah, that is a travesty. That whole video, you know,
that whole
could
situation,
be a whole conversation right there. But yeah, that back then, I can't believe them Negroes did that. But
come on,
yeah, I almost said the other Negro word, you know, that thing, crazy stuff.
Stay righteous, stay righteous.
Let me try to just, you know, I don't want to offend nobody, you know. Let me try to choose.
All right,
but that's one of the first songs I learned by ear. So we had a little piano in the house, a little digital piano and stuff like that. So once I was already doing that by ear, you know what I'm saying? So then I started trying to play stuff on the piano. So now I'm translating it over to the piano now and stuff like that. So now I'm able to play the same song on the piano. Like I say, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where this came from. You know what I'm saying? But I can hear this stuff and I can play it. So when I go to the church, there was one guy, he was older than me and stuff like that. But he was in the it was like a little hall or something that had a little piano in there. This is funny. And he started playing let me see. Y'all can hear that? Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
First Tuesday. No, I ain't got that voice right now. I need a little auto tune.
Yeah.
I need a little auto tune.
So he started playing that song. It was from Soulful. He started playing that. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody was around. I was the only one around because, of course, you know, somebody would have attacked him, you know, for playing that song at the church and all of that.
Ooh.
So I'm like, man, that's cool. So he wound up showing me, you know, how to play it and stuff like that. He actually showed me how to play that song. You know what I'm saying? So that got me in the rhythm of learning how to use my left hand and my right hand when I play music and stuff like that. So, you know, when I started trying to, you know, listen to more stuff on the radio, start trying to play the stuff. So that's pretty much how I got into playing like piano, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, that one brother showed me that, you know what I'm saying? But from there, like a lot of the patterns on piano is like, it's like, how can I put it? That's how you have to look at the piano. It's like patterns and stuff like that. Cause like I said, I can't read the music. So when when I'm looking at the keys, I'm looking at patterns and I'm looking at certain positions. It's weird, you know. I don't know. I have to explain. That's a whole nother thing.
I figured, kids unite, like real quick. I figured that same thing out with playing piano. I just ain't got the hand movements. My hand movements is all funky. I ain't got the hand movements, but I figured out that same thing. That it's only patterns. It don't matter which section it is. It's the pattern and how it go.
Yeah, because you can play the same song in every key. And
every
stuff like that. But how I was able to recognize it is because I don't know if y'all can see it. So, but can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see it.
Yeah, we can see.
You know, you got 3 here, you got 2 here, you got 3 here, you got 2 here, you got 3 here, you got 2 here, 3 here, 2 here. So that's what I started looking at the piano. You know what I'm saying? That's what I started to see. You know, that's how I was able to find, you know, to remember chords and finally started to learn songs. I had this one little piano that laid up that taught you how to play certain things. So, but how I started producing, right? Well, I had a Casio keyboard. I had this Casio keyboard and you could actually make beats on it. It was crazy. The sounds wasn't that good, but how I started producing is I started remaking beats that I heard from the radio. I started like the first beats I started remaking was Timbaland right off the bat. I started remaking.
That's
Timbaland.
That's my second favorite producer, hands down.
Yeah,
ain't nobody touching him.
Right off the bat, right off the bat, I started remaking a lot of Timbaland beats because it helped me understand how he was structuring the beats and, you know, why he was using certain instruments, why he was putting certain instruments in certain places, why he was giving it that sound. He was putting certain instruments in certain places, why he was giving it that sound. And when I started doing this, I probably was like, man, I was like 16 or 17 or something like that. Something like that. I had got another keyboard that had certain similar sounds. So I started I remade it's a song he got called Beat Me 911 that he did for Missy. I don't know if people remember that. I don't know. I don't know.
Like I feel like I remember that.
It's that boom.
I do. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't know he made that. I didn't know he made that though.
He pretty much made all of her stuff.
Yeah, that was Timbaland. So that was like the first.
I thought you said David Banner made that one. Okay,
No.
Timbaland, yeah, I know Timbaland made all of her stuff.
Yeah. You had Tim because you had the whole swing mob. You know, you had him and then you had Missy, then you had Devontae Swings and then Genuine and all of them was writing. So those are the first types of beats that I started remaking and stuff like that. So that helped me understand it. And over time, you know what I'm saying, I think another track that I remade was it was a Jodeci song or something like that. I can't even remember the song. But after doing that, you know what I'm saying, now I'm knowing how to play piano, I'm knowing how to hear the sounds and stuff like that. So now I can kind of create these types of beats, but I can put my own melodies to them now because I can play a little bit. So that's really how I got introduced into producing music. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't even know what that was. You know what I'm saying? I was doing all of that for fun. Like I didn't even know people was making money off of this stuff at this point. I was so oblivious because it was just so fun. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know people was making money. And then you had a guy when I had just graduated, you know what I'm saying? He had a guy that came to my garage. He had a group, you know what I'm saying? This is a friend of mine too. He had a group. It's the brother from I don't know how far back people remember or whatever. But he was actually on Making the Band. He was the one that was from Houston. He was on Diddy's Making the Band, the boy group. The guy group. His name Brian. That's one of my good friends. He had a group back then and stuff like that. So I started working with them, you know what I'm saying? And that's really what gave me the instinct as far as creating records now, because now I'm working with an actual singer. I'm working with groups and stuff now. So now I can't, because at first I just used to just put everything in the beat. I didn't care because I ain't expect nobody to rap or sing to it. So I'm putting every instrument, you know, I'm doing everything on the beat. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of helped me learn how to not put too much in the beat.
Leave some room for the vocals, huh?
Do drops and leave stuff for the vocals when I was working with them, because you know they'll tell you, okay, like you might want to pull that instrument out. That's a little too much. We don't really need all. So at first when people telling me this, I'm like, what you mean, man? What you mean you don't
I
need?
didn't put all my energy.
I didn't put the sauce on this thing. You trying to take it out? You know what I'm saying? Elder Ricard used to do me like that too. We got some funny stories, because even when I got over there, when I got with him, I was so used to making like that heavy R&B and, you know, that rap and stuff like that. But he wanted to try to keep a lot of things more traditional. You know what I'm saying? So he started making me listen to like the Baby Faces and, you know, Celine Dion and, you know what I'm saying? So we was able to make certain records of that caliber, you know what I'm saying? Like a To Zion or A Slave's Journey or Brotherly Love, you know what I'm saying?
And this is all you. This is all you, right?
Yeah, I did them joints.
I did. Y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Look,
I did 11.
Like the slave journey.
Oh yeah, he played it the other night.
Bruh.
Yeah, I think I did.
I have been waiting almost 6 years for Brotherly Love to come out so I can record it. I remember he played all the songs on the Academy one time, and I'm tech savvy. I'm tech savvy because he took so long. I was like, look, I'm gonna get my screen recorder and I'm gonna record every song on the screen that he played. He gonna play it next Sabbath and I'm gonna record every single one. And
there we go, had a whole album.
Ever since that point, he never played the whole album ever again until he dropped it. I was so upset.
Yeah.
And every time I saw Elder Ricard, that was the only thing that was the only words that I had for Elder Ricard.
Wow,
when you dropping that album. When you dropping that album, it was
crazy.
Chicago. When you dropping that album, Passover 1. When you dropping that album,
It took us like 7 years to drop Elder Ricard album. It took us like 7 years, and because we're working on the other one right now. We're working on the second one and stuff. But we had done so much music overseas. It's like, man, we got like a whole cat. It's crazy. We got so much stuff. I could just say that, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff and all of that. But on that album, I think I did like I think it's like 16 songs, I can't remember. I did like 11 of the tracks on there. You know what I'm saying? I did.
And me actually studying how you make beats and stuff and listening to your beats and stuff, yes, I do admire your beats a whole lot. I want to first and foremost say that. Like you got a certain sizzle to your beats. Even if your tag not in it, I know it's your beat. And that's a lot of things. And I want to say this real quick. A lot of producers have to get back to that, to where they have that sound that is their sound. Timbaland has his sound.
Yeah.
I saw you was in a room with Jazzy Faye. He has his sound.
Right.
A lot of producers in the old school before, like, I would say 2005. Before 2005, they have their own distinct style. And when you go to a producer, you go to them for their style and their style only. And I wanted the baby type beat. The artist don't determine that type of beat. It's the producer.
Yeah, it's kind of that whole thing is crazy. Even with the because I wasn't really, you know, when I started doing it, people wasn't tagging, you know, they stuff. It wasn't like a tag era or whatever you would call it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like that part. I liked it that era because it made you go research. You know what I'm saying? It made you turn the album around and look up the names and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like the whole tag, which, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I mean, I don't know, like I'm not from that, you know, I was doing it before the tag thing got big, you know what I'm saying? Right. Of course, that's the thing now. So I have a little tag now and stuff like that. But that's what I liked about, you know what I'm saying? When I listen to, like, when I used to listen to Michael Jackson back in the day, the Bad album, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I had to turn that thing, I had to see who was doing all of this stuff back then. Mm-hmm. I had to see who was doing all this stuff. So it left an element of surprise, but just like you say, you could hear something and you can tell it's that producer. But now you just got his tag on there, so it don't give you that. You know, it don't train your ear to be able to identify a certain producer. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, now you got the tag and things like that. But yeah, I mean, And that's crazy that you say that, because I be trying to. I feel like I'm like the chameleon, so I be feeling like I can blend with all the genres, and you wouldn't know it was me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we all producers do have a certain sound, have a certain distinct little thing where you know it was them. So you know, you really can't hide it.
So,
I ain't gonna lie, I got some stuff probably. I might have some stuff people wouldn't think that I did.
So I want to speak on this. So I want to speak on this real quick. So I know everybody know Bruno Mars. He came out. He came out with what's this? I think it's 24 karat.
24 karat magic. Yeah.
He came out with the 24 karat magic. So my wife bought this album. And when you open it up, like Maestro was talking about, you got to open up the book to actually see who's all involved and stuff. So it's like 10. Like he don't write these songs by himself. It's like 10 different writers, and it's like 5 different producers. Like the book tells you about how the song was composed. A lot of people think that, you know, it's peaches and cream when it comes to composing a song. It's a lot that goes into a lot of these songs. Like,
and see that's what's gonna be the next show that when you see these three faces, we're gonna we're going all the way in. I wanted to go today, but we had to get to know Maestro.
Right.
Tonight, you know, so you know,
we definitely gotta we gotta
go
get to that
all the way in.
Gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't know it's some work with this stuff. This stuff ain't, you know, hey brothers,
they playing with it.
Thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying? I got listen, man, look.
see,
I start pointing stuff out.
Look, before the show, I started seeing things. I'm like, bruh got 2 towers up in there, and then he was like, no, I got a 3rd computer over here. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I'm like, I just built 1 by hand, and I'm like, I'm seeing that. I'm like, definitely
it takes a lot. Yeah, it takes a lot to get the type of sound that people want.
You need
that professional sound. It takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just brothers just, you know, just playing with this stuff and just, you know, I'm gonna see, you know, man, hey, boys really do this, man, like for real, you know what I'm saying? Which I know the next conversation gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get no spoilers. I don't know, maybe I'm
spoilers. Don't get no
now we're gonna leave it right there.
Spoilers.
We just want
it's gotta happen.
It's got to.
It's got to.
It's gonna happen.
It don't make sense for people in the world to understand that, but people coming to the truth and think it's got to be different. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? These people in the world understand the value of a good producer. They understand the value of a good engineer. And these guys, they pay these people thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So the people have been doing this stuff for years, you know what I'm saying? So for anybody to think like nobody should be making, you know, money off of their gift, you know what I'm saying? Like it's it's almost it doesn't make any sense. It's very absurd, right? Because we can sit there and look that, you know, a person that cooks, that's a gift, you know what I'm saying, to be able to cook dishes and things like that. But if he opens up a restaurant, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about him opening up a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Or a person that, you know, makes t-shirts and designs and, you know what I'm saying? And that's a gift. But, you know, if they put up a website and they start, you know, putting a tag on there to where you got to pay for it, you know, nobody said nothing about that. But for some reason, the music shouldn't have a tag on it.
And we're going to leave it right there.
Yeah,
so I do want you to speak a little bit. We can't go off the show without you telling them about I Am Studio.
So I Am Studio. Yes, sir. I Am Studio. Business I put together. My wife, Parah, she's not, you know, she's a little under the weather right now, but she would have been in here. She helps me with the business side of it. And it's pretty much just you know what I'm saying, it's mixing and mastering, production, you know what I'm saying, as far as when it comes to music, you know what I'm saying, if you're looking for a professional sound, you know what I'm saying, you know, professional musicianship, you know what I'm saying, that's a good platform to go to, you know what I'm saying. I've been doing this for a long time, so you know what I'm saying, I've seen a lot of industry stuff, even still, you know what I'm saying, I still kind of dabble when I need to with the industry, so I definitely know, you know, a good sound or you know what I'm saying, a good beat or, you know, good singing, good vocal. It's like I tell you, like with Sister Zamariah song. I mean, but she got some other records and stuff like that. But even with that song, like, hey, I worked her, you know what I'm saying, to get that out, you know what I'm saying, because that's what a good producer does. They push this. Oh my bad, I'm hitting the key. They really push the best. They really push the best out of the artist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely good with that as far as vocal production or whatever it is. If it's music, you know what I'm saying? As far as the sonics, I Am Studio, man. Y'all come get with me.
So I'm gonna let the people see the website real quick. I'm gonna go on over here
Yes,
to
sir.
I Am Studio website. So just briefly navigating y'all through the beautiful I Am Studio website. Boy, look, and here's the project that he's talking about, Zamariah, the project that he produced and helped put together, all the beats, the categories of beats
nice.
that you can go through. And like when I say the presentation, we made, well, I think I may just do this on Facebook, and we're gonna speak on presentation on Facebook, and you know, everybody
Yes,
go
sir.
to what is it called, our group chat. So our not group chat, but group page on Facebook, Christ Over Everything. We're gonna put that in the chat as well. Y'all go to there, and we're gonna do a presentation speaking on presentation. You know,
Yeah,
so,
it's gotta you gotta have, you know what I'm saying, when you're dealing in a, you know, the society that we live in, you know what I'm saying, people are very visual. You know what I'm saying? They're very visual. So you have to, it's just like in the scriptures when it talks about, you know what I'm saying, you got to be fishers of men. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, huh? Oh, my wife does, yeah, oh Lord. My wife designed the website. My wife actually designed that
man.
website.
Oh, praise to the Most High, man.
You better tell the people, you know.
About my work.
You know what I'm saying? She did design it, so.
Here we go. Hold on. Let me get my crowd going real quick.
Yeah.
Let me get my crowd going.
Hey, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if y'all need something, you know, similar, definitely, shoot us an email. You know what I'm saying? My wife is very, very good. She's very intricate with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? She really wanted to make sure that the website really, you know what I'm saying, it really represented me to the best of its ability, and, you know, the music and the, you know, the services that I give, you know. So she really, really did good for that. She really did good on that part. So she don't want to say that she do that type of stuff. She don't want no extra work or something like that. But she got down on that thing.
And this is why, as couples working it out, we wish that, you know, she was a little bit above the weather, and she could have got on, and she could have spoke with, could have spoke with us. But we are going to have her come back and going to speak on different things that she do, because we gonna bring.
For the other one, for the business part, that she listen, she gonna chime in on that one.
Look,
that one,
we're gonna have we're gonna have part 2 for Sister Month. We're gonna have part 2 for Sister Month, and definitely, most definitely, we're gonna bring her back in for part 2 of Sister Month, because we got more sisters that's out here doing the work, and you know, they they out here getting it.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about put your brick in, put the concrete on, and put another brick in type thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Can't be playing in these times. You got to get these works, man. You gotta get they that are found doing the work. You got to get this work in, man, for real.
So let me real quick with the website one more time. I'm gonna run back to the website one more time. So like I said, just going from the top, you see all the musical categories of songs that you can either lease from them or buy from them here as well. And then going on down, you know, his mixing, you know, the opportunities that he have for mixing and different things like that, mixing and mastering, track out mixing. If you don't know about some of these things, they got a contact here. You can contact them on email, or that's to subscribe your email, so you can be on their email listing. So when they got something going on, you always gonna know when they got something new going on, deals and everything. They got it about, you know, how they got put together, even going on down here where you can contact them directly by email through their website and get in contact with them and find out everything that they got going on. This is great presentation here.
And praise the Most High. Yeah.
This is great
Praise the Most High for
presentation
my
here.
wife. She put that whole thing together. I was a little oblivious to a lot of stuff. I'm just watching her do it. I'm like, wow, I gotta have this and I gotta have that. She's like, yeah, you can't just
look.
You can't
don't know
just
anything.
Look, this is
So
the
you
house
can-
of Michael
you
Holler.
You can figure you can figure how the walk was with the Most High
Right, exactly.
creating the earth. She's like, I just want flat. I just want just water and earth.
That's
She's like,
it.
no, you gotta have trees, you gotta have flowers, you gotta
brothers,
have all that.
brothers are very simple. We very simple. We just, we the bare minimum. We don't be
Right.
tripping, but we like, women are able to deal with the psychology of people, you know what I'm saying? Because they watch and they look and they, that's women, you know what I'm saying? That's a gift. You know what I'm saying? We don't even be tripping on stuff like that. I'm like, man, listen, just, they can just send me a DM. Let's do it like that. Just DM me. You know what I'm saying? But no, you gotta have that presentation
That
with everything.
professionalism. Yeah.
And it's just because we come into the truth, that don't mean we gotta, and I had to learn this in the beginning. This is something that, Elder Ricard taught me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of brothers, when we got over there, we just started we just started letting our hair just grow, whatever, and it was like whatever. Like, oh man, it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? But Elder Ricard's like, nah, man, you ain't finna walk around here looking like no terrorist. You know what I'm saying? You royalty. You know what I'm saying? You a king. You know what I'm saying? He used to get on me about that. Like yo, you gotta do something with your hair. You got when I wouldn't twist it up and I wouldn't, it'd be just rough. Be like, yo, you can't, you can't go out with me like that. You gotta do something with your hair. So presentation is everything, man. Presentation is very serious, and it definitely helps the business and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like, people, scrolling and watching it and seeing all the different things they can do. I mean, people like that. So you got to try to keep things interesting, and you know what I'm saying? It's good. It's very valuable to have. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all show, man, y'all visuals y'all got commercials, and y'all listen. Hey, y'all ain't playing no games. Y'all boys ain't playing no games. And I'm proud to be on this platform, you know what I'm saying, being a part of this. I'm very proud to be here. I'm very honored.
Praise the Most High,
praise
man.
be to the
Yes,
Father,
sir.
man.
We
Yes,
look,
sir.
man,
Like I said, it's a saint.
we just here to serve,
Same
man.
feeling, huh?
And I just want to put this out here to
all
everybody. Like, we just out here to serve. We just out here to put our brick in. This our brick
Absolutely.
right here.
Kind.
So like
Right,
everybody
right.
else, y'all bring y'all bricks and y'all put y'all bricks in and help us build this kingdom.
Yeah, and we just gotta support. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Bring
just
it together.
I mean, we need you gotta support. You know what I'm saying? The elders are real big as far as supporting the work. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom cometh not by observation. The kingdom is within us. We are the kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
But check this out. This out, Mike. I think I saw this. It's like, I think last 3 weeks ago, I think it was on a couple movies, and I see it on the series and all that.
Yeah.
These guys were studying giving this analogy, right? It's like, how we hold our hand out like this.
Right,
this is us right now.
Yeah.
This is us. But when you bring that thing together,
Yeah. Yes, sir. It's a powerful
more
weapon.
power.
Ali.
You
Powerful
can smack somebody, they'll feel it.
Yeah.
But when you put that thing together,
I'm telling you.
they really gonna
telling
feel us. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what
That's
gotta
where we
happen.
at right now. That's what we
Yes,
gotta
sir.
do right now.
That's what's
Silent.
gotta
So-
happen. And people gotta stay, they gotta try to stay in that mindset, you know what I'm saying? Support, just try to support the work, because when when you put your thing up, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna want people to support what you doing, you know what I'm saying? So man, it's it's a give and a take, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just gotta do better, you know what I'm saying, supporting each other, you know what I'm saying? Because all the other nations, they got that locked down, you know what I'm saying? They don't miss when it comes to that. But our people, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, why you can't just give me this, man? You can't just do it for free, Come on, man. What you talk about free? Ain't nothing free.
Nothing but that thing, but
Exactly.
really,
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, we don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously though, because people need to, really get into the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We were a very business sound-minded people, even in the scriptures. We dealt with trade, agriculture, you know what I'm saying? Like other nations came to us, you know what I'm saying, for our services. That's you know, that's who we are, you know what I'm saying? And we had the best everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you get into the truth, you can't lose sight of that side. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, you gotta get into the truth, you gotta serve the Most High, you gotta keep the law, statutes, and commandments. I mean, you gotta pay your bills too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work a job, and you know what I'm saying? You know, I done seen people get into the truth and they just, you know, man, I ain't working for the white man no more, man. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And he's
So Joseph did what when he
exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
So
I'm about
precept
to drop
on
something.
precept, you gotta get to understand.
Exactly.
Boy,
Man.
this
He
video.
But
saved,
chop. I know you want to
he saved that economy. He saved Joseph saved their economy. He saved it.
Worked through it.
So just real quick. So when I first started being, and I say this real quick, just a couple seconds. When I first started being business minded, in the truth, because when I came into the truth, my mindset was freely give, freely receive. When it came to the music, it was freely give, freely receive. I'm like, I ain't gonna charge a dime for it, you know. And still, to a degree, it's that, you know, it's still that same thing. Elder Lawyer did a lesson. I just dropped it in the chat, and I just went and found it. Praise the Most High that it's still up. Self-sufficiency back in 2015. He said truth, self-sufficiency. That was the name of the lesson, and I never forget that lesson changed my life, and I applied every single bit of it. And it was like,
exactly.
I know some people come into the truth for after that, or some people may have missed that, but that lesson right there changed everything for me as far as what we needed to do as a nation to be self-sufficient across the board, not just finances, but as a nation being independent when it comes to schooling, when it comes to being you know, civil towards each other. We need to be independent away from what the Gentiles have set up. We cannot say that we Israel and still be attached to their system. You know what I'm talking about? So you know, I digress right there, but y'all check that out.
That's a good point. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, you know, we work these jobs and stuff like that, which is understandable. But at some point, you know what I'm saying, you need to be looking to try to parlay that whatever you making over there into something that's going to make you self-sufficient. The plan is not to be a slave the whole time until everything goes to hell.
But that's what I'm saying. We are the only ones that operate like that. Like I give one nationality of people that they go on a job with this mindset completely.
Yeah.
The Chinese.
Yeah.
They're not working longer. If they work a year, you got a good one.
Yeah, hey, listen.
They come in, we get us a certain amount, and we go buy a restaurant or we go get a hair store. You feel what I'm saying? They already got a plan.
I'm laughing because it's this one dude. I don't know if y'all seen it. This one brother. He hilarious. This skinny dude. He say, "Hey, listen, I don't work a job to work. I work a job to sue." Y'all know what I'm talking. So he get on these jobs, you know what I'm saying? He start messing with people because he trying to hit a lick. Because his whole objective is not to be there the whole time. I'm not saying to go through all that, but I'm just saying, you know, he has a mindset. He like, yo, I'm not trying to be here forever. I'm trying to get on this job. I'm trying to hurt my foot so I can sue y'all so I can get this check.
and bruh, the way, because I saw that video, the way he had it set up, it was like, it wasn't, the way he was doing it, it wasn't illegal.
It wasn't illegal. It worked every time. It worked every time.
Y'all plugging ideas now. Now you got the Hebrews over there like,
I just gotta fall off this. You gotta fall off this forklift for real quick.
Look.
This is the thing. I gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up. We well over. Cause see, this how we know we gotta do this again.
I'm telling you.
Ending statement, man. Ending statement. As we go into playing this exclusive, because we got Ak over there up late vibing with us.
It's late.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man.
But he's
that's
over
what I'm talking about. Aquan know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Man, walk up.
Look.
So I hope we get a chance to give him what he's asking for. You know, we got exclusive. You hear it first here at TBT Radio Live.
Yes,
You feel me?
sir.
But all praise gonna bless us with one. But closing and final statement, man. I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
You know, hit us with a statement. How valuable right now in these times we in is knowing Christ?
Oh my goodness. Nothing else matters, man. I mean, at the time that we in right now, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't make sense to not acknowledge, you know what I'm saying, Christ. It wouldn't make sense not to receive him as your Lord and Savior. It just I mean, when you looking at everything that's happening and you reading the scriptures and you seeing the prophecy being, you see it unfolding before your eyes, how can you not believe that this is real? How can you not believe that this is the truth? It you know what I'm saying, you can only run for you can only run from it for so long. You know what I'm saying? So because you got even people that's, you know, probably in y'all families, in my families, you know what I'm saying, once they start seeing this stuff, you know, they jumping on the phone. Yo, man, what's going on, man? Yeah, you were saying, I'm like, you know, I wasn't the one saying this years ago. This was the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? This is what I believe. This is what was saying this years ago. And that's what I tried to tell you years ago. You know what I'm saying? So this is a very pivotal point, you know what I'm saying, to try to link in, you know what I'm saying, with the Most High, you know what I'm saying, start following Christ, you know what I'm saying, be baptized, be a part of a body and not that individual like stuff, because that ain't scripture at all. You know, so if we start getting on into that ain't nowhere in the scriptures at all for somebody to just be out here just just moving and shaking by itself. You know what I'm saying? Right. To have the knowledge of the truth and not be and forsake the assembly of yourself. That ain't scripture. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely very vital to be with like-minded people who both believe in Christ just as yourself. You know what I'm saying? And try to live righteously, man, because like this is really, you know what I'm saying, it's finna get, it's about to get crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Elder Ricard used to say this, you know what I'm saying, all the time. Like he's like, it's about to get crazy, because people think that this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Which it is to some degree. You know what I'm saying? But listen,
it ain't Masada yet.
This is scratching the surface compared to, just certain conversations that I've had with Elder Ricard. The spiritual stuff ain't even started happening yet. Like the supernatural, the weird stuff ain't even started happening yet. This is just the surface level. I'm talking the Ghostbuster stuff ain't started happening yet. But that's a whole nother. Look.
You've heard it. Hey,
get with Christ.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
That's why I asked you that, because I know you understand and I know we all agree.
I'm telling you.
The most invaluable thing right now is the relationship and understanding that only comes from on high.
I'm telling you.
It's gonna guide us. It's the only thing that's gonna keep you sane.
Only thing that's gonna keep you safe too. Absolutely.
Exactly. Because he is the what? Savior.
Absolutely.
And we'll leave it at that, man. It's another episode of TVT. Let them know where to find Ak Chop, or if you want to, make sure that you let them know where you at, all the social media platforms, and then.
Absolutely.
I'll let you do your thing, and then we're gonna head on.
Already. So the website is iamstudio.org. Like the brother was saying, you can if you whatever services that you're looking for, just send it in an email. You know what I'm saying? We'll try to have somebody get back to you as soon as possible. My Instagram is Maestro 144 _ no sleep, and I guess Facebook Maestro Baptiste. You know what I'm saying? So you can definitely, if you need to try to reach out to me there. You know what I'm saying? You need some help with as far as navigating the website, or you know what I'm saying, even as far as services. But if you hit me up on any other platform, you still have to go to my website to purchase the services and stuff like that. So it's not like a whole Cash App and you know what I'm saying, try to, you know what I'm saying, we got to write this stuff off, you know what I'm saying, as far as the this is a business.
Right. Factual.
This is a business.
And
Stuff got to be written off, so you got to go through the website, go through the proper channel.
And when business month come back around, we're gonna have a brother come up in here and kind of share with us some things that's along those lines of how we actually gonna conduct our businesses when we actually start create businesses, when we have business month come back around again.
Yeah, all praises. Yeah, we got, you know, we have a little time, you know what I'm saying, to as far as to try to, you know, get our stuff together and, you know, try to get our businesses going and we try to become self-sufficient before the clock runs out, you know what I'm saying? So use the time wisely. Just like I was saying, like you on the job, and that's understandable, but you got to be looking to not, because right now, if we looking as far as the drip, the jab and all of that, they getting ready to start telling people, if you don't have this thing, you will not be working. And we all knew this was coming. You know what I'm saying? We all knew this was coming, but did we prepare? Did we actually, you know, did we get in preparation for this time? Because it's gonna hit everybody. It don't matter what you do. Grocery store, truck drivers, teachers, post office. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody at the post office got the thing. I think all of them. I don't know. They be acting weird up at the post office.
If y'all ain't already saw it, y'all may everybody that follow me on Facebook, y'all go look at what I put up on Facebook about 3 days ago about what they doing at my job. Most definitely, it's real out here. Man. Yeah, it's real out here.
Man, it was one thing y'all mentioned about. It was a post that I put up. I don't know if we got time for it. I don't know. Maybe we ain't got time. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
Con. But like I say, it's a lot going on. That's why I ended it out with value a relationship with Christ. Seek the Most High. Christ, man, and be guided through this thing. Get with the body
already.
Get with the spirit. Get with what the Most High what He has ordained, and move in the spirit. So with that, take us out. Ciao.
All right, Con. So we about to hit this exclusive real quick. Y'all gonna see us live. Our live reaction to this.
Is this the one I sent you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, sir. I think I gotta bring it in. So what y'all about to hear is this is my daughter, right? My 6-year-old daughter. You know what I'm saying? She jumped in, you know, I got her to get in the booth. You know what I'm saying? We worked on something, and you know, she wrote a lot of what you're about to hear and stuff like that. So it's you know, we getting ready to try to I'm gonna finish just a little rough, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna finish the mix. We're gonna try to get a video for it. You know what I'm saying? This probably gonna be the next thing that we drop as far as I Am Studio. So this my daughter Eden.
Okay. The title of the song is what is it? On
another level, right? So it's basically about, you know, her being able to succeed through, you know, school, and you know what I'm saying. You're gonna hear it. It's cute. You know what I'm saying. It's good though.
Okay, so we about to lock that thing in now. So if y'all ain't heard it, no other time y'all say y'all heard it here first at TBT Radio. Eden, on another level.
Ooh, that's Maestro. I feel like a pickle. I'm ready for the world. Good grades for me. Now I can read. But drop Eden. Help from mommy. I know my letters. I know my numbers. It's fun for me. I love learning nouns and verbs. Oh, what's that word?
Put your mic on. Like get your Zoom mic on. Get your Zoom mic on. On your program. Sean, you too, man. I muted y'all. Y'all know how it is. Look.
We on mute, Maestro. You gotta hit on the computer.
Okay. Yes, sir.
There we go.
Yeah, that's my daughter, man.
Through. Look, bro, it runs in the Maestro family. Oh. Excuse me,
hey,
y'all.
man.
I'm about to be in tears over here because that's, oh man.
Man, praise the Most High. Man, she got up in there because we were supposed to be. She had a graduation and whatnot, and we didn't have anything ready. You know what I'm saying? We go to the rehearsal graduation. All the kids performing and doing their thing. I'm like, man, she ain't got nothing. I'm like, man, maybe we should, try to record something. You know what I'm saying? So, I had this track. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling her, I'm like, Eden, we got to do a song. You know what I'm saying? We got to write a song. Like, what you wanted, what you wanted to be about. You know what I'm saying? She started saying, just, being in school and passing all my classes and, you know what I'm saying? So we started putting it together and she like, man, she got up in here. It was certain ideas I had. She was like, nah, I don't want to do that. We're going to do this.
Whoa, she know what she want to do and everything. I wonder where she get that from.
Hey.
Come on now.
Praise the Most High. So, man, it really came out. And I'm like, I'm really shocked. You know what I'm saying? Because that was her first time recording ever. That was her first time recording ever. You know what I'm saying? And I was giving her the notes to sing, like even when you heard the Sermon of Singing parts and you hear like the melodies, she was doing the melody parts under the main part. Like I could actually leave the main melody singing, and she was able to do the other melody under it.
So
it wasn't even messing her up.
So let me ask this: so she picked out her own melodies?
Well, we was both, she was singing stuff and all of that, and we was coming up. We was both coming up with the melody. Her, me, her, and her mom and stuff like that. So she started to come up with ideas and stuff that she wanted to say and how she wanted to say certain things and things like that. But of course, the melodies, you know what I'm saying, I was able to give her the melodies because that's a part of the production part of it. But she was able to sing the melody even while the main, because that's not, because a lot of singers,
you can't catch that melody that blends.
Exactly. Especially when the main one is playing. Some singers can't sing the other melody unless they mute the main melody. I left the main one playing and she was singing all of the melodies. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one part when she do the oohs, that's like 3 or 4 different melodies. She's 6 years old. Yeah.
This is the 6 years old. 6 years.
She's 6.
This is the future. 6. Look, listen, y'all.
This is
the future. I know we kind of like over the time, but this is the future, y'all. This is the future. Let me say this real quick. We need to breed a good environment for our children for them to be successful in the future. We got some of we got fragments of some good things in us that our parents taught us, but they're getting nothing but pure spirit into them right now, and we got to continue to be example, because they not gonna listen to what we talking about. They gonna see what we doing, and that's the example of what they gonna get. That's what's gonna make them righteous if we practice the righteous acts. And they see us practice the righteous acts. Come on, man. This is nation building stuff right here.
Oh, crazy.
My goodness. My heart is, bruh. I'm in tears right now, bruh. That's beautiful.
Man, I was in here trying to keep it together once, while watching her do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, she is like really in here singing. You know what I'm saying? She's like really doing this. Like it's so we're gonna try to get that thing together and man, hopefully drop it like at least probably sometime next month and stuff like that. But I'm gonna keep everybody posted with that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get it together. But yeah, that's crazy.
Make sure you let us know, man. Keep posted. And hey man, these are the things we could do, the possibilities, especially with the youth, man. So
Yeah.
All the adults, all the parents, all those that's walking this walk, this thin line to the kingdom. Let's remember what we're doing it for, and
Absolutely.
it's been a blessed one. Y'all have a blessed night. Appreciate y'all for sticking in with us. Y'all been holding strong. So hey,
praise to the Most High.
till next time.
Sir.
And make sure y'all subscribe. If you're in here and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe.
Go ahead,
Let's build this thing.
Hit that like button, hit that notification
And the bell.
Hit the notification bell. Make sure you see everything that YouTube wants you to see every time we come on. So we're gonna end the show with another song by our beloved brother and deacon Maestro Mike, aka Micah Allah. The New Beginnings. Y'all check this one out. A lot of y'all probably ain't heard this one, but y'all check this out.
Yeah. Hey. I am a king. Hey. See my baby, you be so alive. That's all about to go high. Soaring through the sky, you be so fly. Keep it real with the chosen people, no lie. Bones out, it's a nail in their coffin. Turn up every these sides that they taught us. My people seeking the sign. Remember the times of old. Time to tell a little story about the great one. Say sorry back in the days when we was kings and queens was ruling on earth. And someday we're gonna get that time to rule again. But until the time come, we gon' raise up. From the dead, it's a thriller. Chiller, gotta shake it in bed again, hesitating, cause you know we about to take it. Ain't nothing but a turn up. Yeah, we about to show up. Way we be killing it, I bet you they call it murder. Cause the end is now. Gotta run this race, gotta win that prize. Can you feel that vibe? Yeah. Say this to all my people, yeah, the time is short. Make sure you're coming back.